Hey guys, it's Beth, and today I'm back with my February update on my 2019 Crafty Goals collab with Amalia. So this collaboration consists of a group of crafty YouTubers, and we're all sharing our crafty goals with you as well as our progress towards those goals each month. And in the description box below, I've left the list and link of all of the participants in this collaboration. So please be sure to check them out and show them some love and support. So February, you noticed there's not as many check marks in February as there are in January. And we had a craft show last weekend, the very last weekend in February. And so a lot of my time was kind of geared towards building inventory for that. And January was just a little bit, I don't know, to back up, the end of 2018, we had tons of craft shows, and then we had our, holiday Etsy sales were a little bit more than the rest of the year. And so I felt like the end of 2018, I was just staying on top of inventory and trying to keep on top of orders. And so I didn't really have a whole lot of time for my personal crafty stuff. So in January, once, things slowed down, I went in and focused full force on my personal crafty goals. So went from one extreme to the other. So February balanced out a little bit, but like I said, we did have a craft show that I was trying to replenish inventory for. So I didn't get as much done on my personal crafty goals as I would have liked. So I did not use up a paper pad. I started one in February, but I did not get to finish it, so it will go towards my March goal. But as part of that pad kill, I did get to make some personal scrapbook pages. I made 5, which is my goal, just made my goal, and I just did it the last day of February. And for those of you who haven't followed me before, I make multiples of scrapbook pages. I have 2 daughters. We all have albums. And so I like to make generally the same layout for each of our albums. It's quicker that way. And I like to make them with my hands rather than just scan them and copy them. So that's why you may see a lot of the same layouts, but multiple times. So anyway, I did get my 5 personal pages in. And because I didn't kill off a pad, but I did use up a card kit. So I used up an old Scrapping for Less Flavor of the Month card kit. And it was Valentine's winter themed. So I had wanted to squeeze it in the beginning of the year just to get some projects out there while it was still Valentine's winter. And so I will put some pictures in at the end of the video where I show what I made with that kit, because I made some cool stuff. That was a lot of fun, that kit was. And then as far as using or decorating one upcycle item from my stash, I did use some stuff from there. It's not what I had intended to use and count towards my goal, but I did use some stuff. Like I said, we had a craft show, and so I used a lot of Post-it or notepads and pencils, and then some ceramic tiles for coasters. I was, using those, making some inventory for our craft show. So I did use up a lot of that stuff. I count it loosely here because, like I said, I did use it, but at some point it will probably be replenished. What I had intended to do for February was use these 2 foam heart wreath forms that I found at Goodwill for 69 cents. And was going to wrap them in burlap and make a double heart door hanger for my front door for Valentine's Day. Obviously, that didn't happen because they're still here without burlap on them. So maybe I'll get that done in March, and then I'll just have it'll be done for next Valentine's Day. We'll see. So that's what I wanted to do. But like I said, I did use up some stuff from my stash as far as things that I decorated. And then my daughter, I did not physically use up any full embellishment or sticker packs, but my daughter used a bunch of them. There's 2 kids of my friends that come home on the bus to our house after school until their mom gets off work. And the oldest is in 3rd grade. My daughter's in 2nd grade. And so Ellie and Tinley decided to make some encouraging notes for their friends one afternoon. And they were decorating them, and I'm like, oh, please use some stickers. Like my daughters have a drawer unit, and their sticker drawer is like so full you can't close it. And so they did. And I just thought they'd use, you know, a little bit of stickers just to decorate. Well, what they did was so cool, and I want to do it too at some point, but they would pull out a sticker sheet and then make their note themed around whatever that sticker sheet was. So for example, you know, I would pull out stars, and so I'd be thinking of star themes. So I'm like, all right, you know, you are a star, you know, you're great, you're a star, and then decorate it with the star stickers. So one of them my daughter did, she pulled out some glittery popsicle stickers, very random. And the theme for that note was, you are cool and sweet, you know, like a popsicle. So that was a wonderful activity for them. It not only were they, you know, doing something nice for their friends, they were using their creativity, their brain, they were thinking, and they used up a ton of stickers. So we can shut the drawer now, but just barely. So I did not accomplish anything towards this goal, but my daughter killed it. So like I said, February, I'm good with it. I may have to make up for lost time somewhere else in the year, but we did have a craft show. And so it's about finding that balance on, you know, we do have a craft business. And so trying to find that balance of keeping up with inventory and orders and then doing some of my personal items. And that's kind of something I wanted to touch on, is please don't play the comparison game. You know, we share our goals just to give you an idea of, you know, what our goals are, how we come up with those goals, and how we work towards those goals or prioritize them. And the whole point of making crafty goals is to make it a priority, to make time to do something that you love to do. And something that we've found, it's, you know, kind of a common theme between the collaborators, but also a common theme from those of you that have commented, it was we're all trying to use up our stash. So please don't compare what you've done towards those goals to what somebody else has done, because we're all in different seasons of life. Some of you, you know, most of you work full-time outside the home, you have young kids, you work towards these goals in whatever small snippets of time that you can find. Then there are some who are retired and are home all day, or I work from home and I have a craft business, so I'm actually able to incorporate some of these personal crafty goals in with my business goals as well, since I'm already making crafts. So please don't feel, you know, down on yourself because maybe you didn't accomplish what somebody else has accomplished. You celebrate your accomplishments. If you've made time to craft and do what you love to do, celebrate that. If you used up 2 sheets of paper from your staff, that's awesome. Like that's, you know, 2 pieces of paper less that you have to worry about, or that you've made something beautiful with. So just a little tangent here for today is don't compare your goals or your progress to anybody else's. Celebrate what you've done and what you love to do and enjoy it. So on that note, I would like to celebrate what you've gotten done as well. So please, in the comments below, let me know what you were able to accomplish in February so that I can celebrate you, others can celebrate you. And that's what this is, another thing that this is about. It's just to keep encouraging each other to work towards those goals. So I will, at the end of this video, like I said, leave some pictures of what I made with that card kit, and then I will also throw in some pictures of our craft show setup so you can kind of see the things that, you know, that I'd been working on, where my time, the rest of my time went for February. But thanks for your time today, guys. It's the beginning of March. Spring is hopefully just around the corner. There's no signs of it really yet here in the Midwest. We're going to have another cold spell, but the thought is there. We're at least thinking spring. So hopefully it will be spring soon wherever you are. I hope you guys have a great, productive, crafty month and some nice weather. If you do have the nice weather, get out and enjoy that. But anyway, thanks for your time today, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your week.